2017 Aprilia RSV4 RF. The beautiful 2017 Aprilia RSV4 RF is as close to a production World Superbike racer as you can get, and after riding it around Circuit of the Americas for a few hours, I'm convinced this is one of the best sport bikes ever produced. Man, how things have changed in this category over the years. 3 decades ago we were blown away by 130 horsepower engines, twin-spar aluminum frames, 4-piston brake calipers, lightened con rods and flat slide carbs, but these days you need a little more than that. Engines must now be in the 200 horsepower range, electronics need to rival that found on GP bikes, hard parts must include the latest unobtainium metals, and there should be bodywork that looks as if it was sourced from a sci-fi movie. The evolution of the sport bike has hit terminal velocity, and the motorcycle that features almost every go-fast gizmo ever created is the 2017 Aprilia RSV4 RF. New Aprilia RSV4 RF technical highlights for 2017. Aprilia Cruise Control. This should be mandatory on all motorcycles. I never got to actually use it on the track, but it could be used to take the sting out of a long street ride. Aprilia Traction Control, 9 settings adjustable on the fly. System can also be turned off. Unfortunately, I never got very good at the on-the-fly adjustments, but supposedly it can be done. Aprilia Wheelie Control, 3 settings of wheelie management. I hate this function because I am not great at riding wheelies. I was born with my own internal WMC system. This is double redundancy. Aprilia Quick Shifter. Electronically controlled up and down shifting has never been so easy. No clutch, no grip of the gas. Just tap the lever up and down and let the RSV4 do the work for you. Aprilia Launch Control, 3 settings that are intended to help you get a perfect launch. I used the previous version on a Tuono at the drag strip. It's cool, but it is not intended to help you cut perfect runs at the drag strip. It is meant to keep you from having a crappy start on the racetrack. Aprilia Coronering ABS, Bosch 9.1 MP multi-map system that constantly monitors pitch, yaw, lean angle, acceleration, and front brake pressure. Aprilia Pit Limiter, allows you to set a top speed limit. This could be a fun prank to pull on your buddy. Imagine setting it to 55 miles per hour and watching him grow confused when his attempts to shatter the sound barrier are met with a rev limiter and sputtering. This could be the greatest viral video meltdown ever. Rear lift-up mitigation, limits rear wheel lift during hard braking, if you have the courage to go that deep into a turn. I don't think I did in this case, but how would I know? It was always on. Full-color TFT instrumentation, this is the best Farco found on the new RSV4 RF. The dash looks like an iPad mini with more functions and features than your eyeballs can process in a single lap. It has the info on almost everything you want to know. All the ATC, AWC, ABS and modes are managed here. There's a lean angle indicator that is a challenge to watch on the move, but it's still cool. Tach and speedo, all idiot gauges, lights, etc. Plus it is your interface to the V4MP. V4MP multimedia system utilizes smartphone connectivity to allow access to Aprilia's own database of track-specific, corner-by-corner settings for all the traction control and ABS functions on the bike. I don't know for sure if it was in play during our ride, but it is cool to know it will be at your disposal if you plunk down the cash for this badass motorcycle. Wheels, forged aluminum 5-spoke wheels. Suspension, Öhlins Nix fork, TTX shock and steering damper. Brakes, Brembo M54 piston monoblock front calipers. Transmission, 6-speed cassette type with slipper clutch. Horsepower, 201 at 13,000 revolutions per minute. Torque, 85 pounds-foot at 10,500 RPM. As a general rule, I am not a huge fan of rider assist functions protecting me from myself, but in this application it works well, and I found very little to complain about during my time in the seat, riding one of the sickest tracks on the MotoGP Championship. I had never been to Circuit of the Americas, and a few years had passed since I'd last ridden an RSV4, so I was excited to be there. Skoda has 20 turns confined within its 3.4-mile-long course layout, and every one of them revealed something sweet about the RSV4. So, here we go. The awesome power of the Aprilia's 999cc 65-degree V4 engine is on full display on the long, uphill straightaway leading to the first turn. With speeds reaching 140 miles per hour and the tach nestled neatly against redline, the Euro 4 compliant exhaust screams its beautiful melody, which reverberates against the pit lane walls. I have no doubt it would have brought a tear to your eye, it's so bitchin'. And the thing pulls like a mofo, too. That's what the engine is all about. Aprilia claims 200 horsepower at the crank, dyno results make that just over 180 horses at the rear wheel. It feels every bit of that, but the V4 power delivery is smoother than an inline and has a distinct character to it that is hard not to like. Like I said, I remember watching Honda and Corsa kicking everyone's ass during the WSBK weekend at Laguna Seca many moons ago. Those may have been V-twin engines back then, but the sinister black and silver livery with Italian red accents continue to be signature colors of the Aprilia brand. Fast forward to 2017 and take a long, hard look at this Aprilia RSV4 RF. It would probably humble those old WSBK machines. And it's available right now at your local dealership. Remember earlier when we prayed for a World Superbike for the public? Behold the 2017 Aprilia RSV4 RF.